Hello again, GrimJahk here, and I am just getting started this morning at doing a little more additional cleanup. So I expanded out my platform a little bit in each direction and made this more of a boulevard than a sneaky little road. And the goal today is expansion. I did some upgrades. I upgraded my smelter so it'll hold my smeltery so it will hold more. I have 8 internal spaces now. I have been smelting up some of the materials that I have. My real goal here is actually to move this and the smeltery downstairs. I don't have a downstairs yet, so that's something I'm going to be doing shortly. But I want to move my production into, well, maybe not even downstairs. I'll see. I haven't decided whether or not I want to build a building off to the side for production, maybe put the outside wall of it. Yeah, I like that idea. I'm going to do a production building over here, and there will be a wall of materials on the facing me on this side of it, which will be where I keep my raw materials. So actually I'll get started going that direction. I still want to make a basement. That is one thing about this game that is a challenge for me. I am mildly acrophobic. I don't like heights. So doing the anything that might have me falling off into the void. Oh, stone barrel. Let me show you that real quick. Stone barrel. This lake is a double layered bedrock, so when you dig down, there's one spot. You throw the stone barrel there, and where is my bucket? I want my bucket. There's my bucket. Okay, so grab the bucket, grab some lava, and click on the barrel. It goes in the barrel. Water is flowing over the top. It's instantly obsidian. So quick obsidian, I have some here. I'll be using obsidian to make hardened glass later on after I make myself I'll make it right now that I'm thinking about it, make myself a basin, which I don't have yet. So I'll put that away. And the basin, you put the hardened glass in the basin instead of the table, and pour lead over it, and you are not the hardened glass, the obsidian in the basin. Pour lead over the obsidian, it turns to hardened glass. Then you can make clear hardened liquiducts which will handle temperature materials. Regular liquiducts cannot handle the heat, and they will generate little smoke particles. When you see smoke particles, you know that they are probably a few moments away from going kaboom. So I'm going to do the water elevator thing here and possibly die. I am never fond of doing this, but here we go. Hit space to go up, and don't do it too long because you will run out of air, but you can also step out slightly to refresh your air like that. So let's work on this like so. Yeah, this always makes me nervous. And then you come over here, and you've made yourself a platform. Now the challenge with this, as always, is keeping it from having mobs spawn while you're working on it. I have a large quantity of glowstone plates that I made that I'm going to, there we go, let's get up and out, and there we go. I have started my lower platform, and let's get, where is my glowstone? Glowstone panels. I made a saw. I made some glowstone, I cut it twice, and now I have panels. I'll use those as separators. Use them as floor lighting rather than torches. And if you do it in a 13-point grid offset, which I will show you in a moment. Then you have the, you know what I'm going to make? I'm going to make ladders as well while I'm here, because I'm coming back up via ladder, not via, I'm not going to keep using that water ladder because, you know, reasons. All right, so that gives me 6. Let's go with one more set just because. There we go. 9 is going to be sufficient. And let's go make my downstairs a reality. So I have all right. So this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, this is where I want it. So come over here. Whoops, and I didn't bring my pick. Oh well. So I'm going to create a pattern here that is sufficient to, if I hit F7, you'll see that this is all red. And we will start by putting one right here. There. Okay. So now it goes. If you run a 13-point grid, so 1, 2, 13, you want an odd number between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now this point 7 here is 13, yeah, 7. So that when I go 6 more and place another one, it will light it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, I was wrong. Okay, so I want to bring it in 1. So actually I want to bring it in 2. I want to make it an 11-point pattern. And I will just do it this way for right now so that nothing spawns there. So an 11-point grid, and what'll happen is you'll end up with, how was it that I did it? I'm kind of trying to remember this on the fly here. 5, 6. Oh, that's what I did. Okay, so yeah, that is correct. To do it this way. And then okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2. Yeah, it was supposed to be an 11 pattern. So 1, 2. Well, you don't need to watch me count. I'm going to break, and I'll come back when it's done, and you'll see what I'm working on. Okay, be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm using a 12-point grid. Every 12th square is a glowstone panel. And as you can see, I'm hitting, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll come over here. I'm going to hit, oh, I've got it too well lit up, I think. Okay, as you can see, there we go. I'm also double layering my platform. So the F7 lights up and shows that without light this is dangerous, and right now everything is lit all the way across. So the double deep allows me to do some small construction without fear of plummeting into the void, and it also lets me move around. There's my ladder. I got rid of the water ladder. And I need some food, so I'll run up here. Okay, another monster tree. I stopped noticing them because I'm not having to harvest them. It's all being automatically harvested when this thing is choosing to work. So do that. Get this axe back up and running. And cut down my tree. There it goes. Chop, chop, chop. Okay. Some more food. That's enough. I don't need the ladders anymore. I'll get rid of them. So let's see. I've gotten my basement started. I'll put a little more of it in place, and I've already got a small plan in place for what I'm going to do for the next levels of automation. We're going to get better power. We're going to start doing some automatic sorting, and like I said, I've got to relocate this in order to make it work. I want the basement because that's where I'm going to put power. Everything that's noisy I want down below, and everything that's not noisy I don't mind being in a room at the active level. Excuse me. I did plant that gold oreberry bush, and for those that don't know, do I have my watering can over here? I do. You can actually watering can the oreberry bushes, and they don't generally go that fast, but you can do that and collect extra berries. It's actually very useful if you have like a row of them and you're hitting like 3 or 4 of them at the same time. But you can take those oreberries, once you get 9 of them, throw them in your smelter, because that will make 1 nugget, but other than that you'll end up having to try and 1 ingot. Other than that, you'll have to start pouring nuggets. So, and die. Okay. So get rid of my watering can, dump off the basil with the food. As you see, I'm collecting quite a large inventory of wheat. And how is, yeah, the tree, the chopper's doing well. You may have paid attention when I did it before rather than just now when I'm looking. Wheat is doing well. And let's see. Get rid of the food. Dump off the extra saplings. Don't need to cut leaves anymore because with the, I added one more upgrade, I'm sorry, to the tree chopper, the stone chopper. So it's going to a larger area. Yes, it wears out the axe faster because it's got more trees to chop down. But now I'm getting plenty of saplings to use for dirt production rather than the other. Oh, that's the other thing I can do. All right, let's yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to make my mossy cobble generator now. That is going to be 4, 5, yeah, let's go 7 by 7. Because then I can put a panel down in the middle. And actually what I did just make a mistake on is I actually want to have a second layer like I did down below. So I'll just build it off of that one. Yeah, I was talking earlier about my fear of heights on the water ladder. I can void walk like this until I'm blue in the face and it doesn't bother me because holding the shift key down I have control over. The physics around moving around in water and falling out of the stream and falling into the void, there is no safety net. You don't have the shift key to keep you from leaving the water stream, so you can very easily fall and poof. So that's why I react to that, I think. And let's get that one going. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, I'm back to counting. Everyone gets to listen to me count. And then right here will be the panel to cover that up. Okay, good. Now I can finish this and then move the barrels and fill them with water again. And yeah. 2, 3. Yeah, that's all I wanted. Okay, so we go one more row out here, gives me my 7 by 7 that I wanted for cobble, or for mossy cobble, I should say. Let's go collect my barrels and move them. Get my hatchet. And my bucket. I want my bucket. That's not a bucket. Alright, what do I do with my bucket? There's my bucket. Yeah, now that I've got my glowstone slabs, I'm probably going to get rid of some of these clunky ones that are all over the place because they're just ugly. I don't even think I can cut those with the saw. Let's find out. Let's grab my saw, which, well, let's get rid of the bucket. Let's put the bucket where I would expect to find it in the first place, over with my tools, where I'm going to find my, not going to find my saw. Oh, aren't I just having a day? Is my saw in here? Tools. Okay, what do I do with my saw now? Or, yep. Duh. Alright. I get it. I'm brain damaged. Let's see. Will the saw cut these? It will. Okay, so I can either go with regular ones or I can just slice these up. I'll slice these up. And let's see. Can I put that... Oh, that looks better. I like that. I'll deal with that. There we go. Yeah. I'll deal with that. And you... Oh yeah, much better. So I can drop these down into littler, lower spots. Like, whoops. Not what I had in mind. Oh, it's already got a half slab there. Okay, that works. All right, and that's already got a half slab there. Whoop, get back here. And I can take one of those, cut it down. And do I want to take it even skinnier? Nah, those look good. Brain damage. There we go. And there you go. A flower pot shelf that doubles as light. You know what? I like that. I'll do that for all of them. Oh, yeah, I got a chair there. Yeah, backrest for the chairs. The chair does an excellent. So when I sit down, I don't fall over and crack my skull open. Yeah, it's my story, and I'm sticking with it. And let's make some more of those. Okay, that's cover and that's panel. I want the panels. Whoa! Yeah, let's not throw away my saw. There we go. That is funky. Alright, I'll deal with those later. The rest of them look kind of okay. I'm not seeing anything that's glaring out at me. That one still works. Alright. So, whoops. No, I can fix these. So, yeah, sometimes I worry about aesthetics. Not all the time, but sometimes. And it's night, and it's raining, and... Oh, I didn't want those there anyhow, so I'll just cut these up. Go away. Bye-bye. And let's go do a quick nap. I'm going to cut away now. I showed you the basement. Played with my lighting a little bit and gave you a little bit of a hint of what I'm going to be doing for automation. I'm going to right now take a quick break, work on some quests, and get some of the core pieces I need for my prep for assembly. Oh, that's silly. I just got through telling you I was going to put my entire production room right here, and then I built my cobblestone gen there. I derped. Okay, so the cobblestone gen. My mossy cobblestone farm right there. And good. These have water in them, so I should start getting mossy cobblestone. I will put my production somewhere else now. Or I'll move this. Because I don't want to be... that's going to end up going away anyhow. I'm going to put my mass production materials over here. Put my room over here. And we'll see where it goes from there. I'll be back. And I'm back. One thing I'm going to remind you, whenever you get into a big project, even though you have automation going on, make sure that your automation doesn't run out of materials to process. I was working on the downstairs, came up and walked by the sieve, and it was doing nothing. So I ran over here, did a quick stack of gravel, put it in, came back, kept working on it. Each stone hammer will generate about 2 stacks of gravel, so that's a good metric to plan for. I wanted to throw 4 stacks of gravel in, made myself 2 hammers, and going to get this back to being productive. I'm probably not going to... I set myself way too many goals, get myself too... I scatter myself. I wanted to get quests done. I wanted to get production done. I wanted to get power done. I wanted to get automation done. Big plans, but then I got distracted by making a mossy cobblestone area. So I sometimes get a little scattered. Something that I do recommend, if it matters to you, if it frustrates you when you start off something and don't get it done, work from a list. Keep a piece of paper, write it down, make signs, put it on the wall. Say, today I'm going to do such and such. But that's just if you really are up to it. This is what let's see, what have I got? Do this, sort it. I love to go in here and just grab anything that's a stack of 64 and move it, just so that I don't overfill the box. I am currently running 2 fortune upgrades, and my one of the cheap, easy power supplies early on is the survivalist generator. It generates 5 RF a tick. It's real slow, but I put 1 stack of charcoal in a long time ago, and it's still going. I've upgraded the solar panel to a solar panel 2. Between the 2 of them, they are keeping up with the 2 fortune upgrades, and it is running at 16 RF a tick. So I'm planning on adding more power, but I'm also planning on doing a pulverizer. The hammer is an option. It uses a lot of iron, but the hammer does not run fast. I definitely prefer the pulverizer personally, because it will... First of all, you get secondary outputs, which is useful. So you'll get both gravel and sand, or sand and dust. You'll also get... you also have the ability to upgrade that for speed, as well as you can also upgrade the hammer for speed. It's not a bad option. I prefer the pulverizer. You can stack them and set them up, and you get the extras, and it really comes out worth it in the end. There is one of my mossy cobble, and I'm going to go ahead and cut away again. I'm going to finish off this hammer. Actually, what I'm going to do is take a quick peek. I've got other partially dead hammers, so I will combine these, finish this one off, dump it in the processing system, and get back to work on my other stuff. I'll be right back. Something just occurred to me that I'm going to go ahead and look up right now. There is, on the hammers, there are a number of options, I believe. So we've got the stone hammer. Nope, they got rid of them. There used to be copper hammers and some of the other materials that would be floating around and not used. The diamond hammer is one that you can use to add the hammering function to a Tinker's Construct tool, whether it's doesn't matter whether it was a mattock or a shovel or a pickaxe or a hammer or any of the T-Con tools, you can add hammering to. So that's why the real reason for making diamond hammers. Unless you're really swimming in them, you don't want to make them just for hammering, because basically even this, it only goes so fast. So as it cycles and generates a new piece of material, you can either have a hammer that's going fast and you spend more time waiting, or you can just do it with the stone hammer, which costs you almost nothing and it generates them at the same speed. And yeah, this one's almost dead. I'll go ahead and finish off this hammer, dump them in, and I think I'll end up wrapping it up today. I will be working on finishing out the basement. Actually, I've done some work to it. I'll show it to you right now since I've just finished off that. And oh yeah, lots of mossy cobble over there. All right, there's 41 more. So my stairwell is down here. I've been filling it in a bit more on subsequent trips, and it will be a nice large open area for working. I will probably continue to expand it this way ultimately, because I want to put the factory up there. And let's see, what else do I need to... What else do you want to know? I will definitely be getting more automatic sieves going ultimately. If you saw my initial walkthrough, I will be more or less recreating that. I will have either 4 or 5 pulverizers. I will have 3 automatic sieves. I think the biggest thing I need to do right now is power, because all of these things that I want to make, I actually am close to having the materials to make them. I just don't have the ability to power them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make up some more crucibles. I'm going to make up a lava farm next and start with the dynamos. Get the, what is it? Magmatic dynamo going, because the magmatic dynamo is probably one of the more efficient early game power generators other than the survivalist generator. I could make a bank of survivalist generators, but and that's actually one of the very cheapest methods of power you can get, but you're only going to be able to make so many before you start making a wall, the great wall of survivalist generators, 600 of them. That would be overkill. But with the magmatic dynamo, I can generate, I believe, I don't know, what did it say? Does it tell me? It just says requires hot fluids. I'm not sure what, I think I remember hearing that it did 120 RF a tick or something like that, which to me I think is incredibly high. It may have been 80, because most of the dynamos do 40 RF a tick. So I don't remember. I'll have to check that out. But that's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to start off downstairs making my new cobblestone generator. Oh, I'll leave this one here just because it's already there and I have the extra. Whoops, hung up there. I have the extra. Yeah, I don't remember where they are. All right, where'd they go? Are they in here? Or was I carrying them around? I was carrying them around. I have the extra transfer nodes, so I'll make a new cobblestone generator downstairs, and that will be feeding into my crucibles, which will be lava powered, and I will get that all set up probably between episodes and show it to you. at that point. There it is. Yeah. All right. So thank you again for watching. I appreciate the visits. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate any comments, any feedback. I'm having a blast making the videos, so let's make it interactive. Tell me what you want to see. Ask me questions. Tell me what I did wrong, if I didn't already catch it and point it out. But mostly, thank you for watching. Goodbye.